What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Stacks from Scratch. It is me, your host, your favorite homegirl on the whole internet, Mrs. Latoya Slater. And that's right, you already know. If you've been here before, please just call me Toya. And let's get into this video. Today I am going to be walking you through how to upload your first video and some of the features and how to understand what to click and what not to click. What do they mean for you as a creator here on the YouTube platform? I'm going to show you what some of these details mean and what you should and should not click according to ChatGPT. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through setting up your first video. I hope you already uploaded your channel by now. I hope you've already created a channel on YouTube by now. And if you haven't, you know, all you need is an email address, and you pull up youtube.com, go to the right corner, you will see an option to create a channel. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to add a banner, which is the long photo here at the top of your channel. And you're going to add a profile pic. And if you haven't already done those, I'm suggesting you go ahead and get that done ASAP. You want your branding to be nice for your channel. You want it to express what your channel is about. So we got that out the way. Now I'm going to show you how to upload a video. This channel I have already set up. I kind of set this up a few months ago so I can use it for experimenting, and which is perfect because now I'm going to be using it for tutorials like this. And let's get right into it. So you see, if you go to the top of your channel, there's a widget for creating. You're going to click create. There's a drop down. You're going to say upload a video. Okay, y'all. Once you say that, you're going to say select files. I'm just going to pick part of my most recent video here. I haven't prepared any type of video, so let's just click the last video I have created. Alright, they're going to start uploading that video immediately. As long as it's formatted correctly, it's going to go straight through. And for this, I'm just going to show you what I do. I go straight to ChatGPT, which I have a chat pull up. Give me 1 minute. Alright. Now, we have chat pull up, but what I do when I'm creating a video, I already have a title for it, so I just say create a description for money mirror video. And don't forget, chat is a free app. Now I did pay I think about $5 a month for chat so I could do some extra things I wanted to do and keep a track on what I'm doing at all times, be able to go back and forth to it with limited, problems. So I think I'm using the $5 version here. I don't know, it might still be on 3.0 right now. Yeah, I'm on I don't know if I'm on plus or not. Either way, you see I'm still being able to do what I need to do. So right now we just told Chat, create a description for the money mirror video. And we'll send that off. Chat gonna create it instantly. And this also helps us with our grammar and spelling, making sure everything is spelled right. And that we don't have any grammar issues. Chat said, absolutely, here's a loaded SEO friendly. See, this is our routine. Chat already knows pretty much my format and how I work with my videos. So Chat is giving me a not just some random load, not just some random description. Chat has loaded this up for me just the way Chat knows I prefer it. And let's just give it a few seconds here. It might be my service that's slowing this down. I really don't take this long normally. Alright, y'all, here it is. Money mirror. See it, say it, secure it. This is what Chat has come up with, and it's still writing, so give it a minute. When it Chat's done writing, you will see an arrow right here at the bottom of the paragraph to let you know you can scroll down. Alright, there we have our arrow. Let's go to the bottom, and without hesitation, let's copy. And if you don't know how to copy and paste, you just hold down your right click and scroll and capture all the words you want to capture with your left click. And then once you highlight everything, Control C. Now we can leave chat, go right here. Okay, looks like we had a problem with the processing abandoned. Oh, it said video is too long. That can't be possible because we already have uploaded this video to another platform. So let's try a different style video. So let's select the file. And let's see if we have something in videos that we can use quickly. All right. We have several videos here. Why don't we go with this little short clip? Okay. We still call it the money mirror. Okay. Now, what I do, first thing I do is put my description in, copy and paste. Okay. Control V. Now I'm going to highlight the title, copy and paste to the title box. Alright, and then we just tab down from here. You do want to read your descriptions. Make sure Chat then leave a space for you where sometimes Chat will give you directions and say, here's your description. Thanks from ChatGPT. You want to make sure none of those words are in your description. Next is asking, do you want to add a thumbnail? And if you're looking, okay, so for this channel, I haven't had enough data here. And it looks like I need to do some more verifications before I can add a thumbnail. Perfectly all right. We'll cancel it. But this, if you want to add thumbnails, okay, y'all, because thumbnails are your attention grabber. But let's keep on. After you upload your thumbnail, now they're going to ask you in this feature, do you want to add this video to a particular playlist that you have created here? I have several playlists on my other channel, Stacks from Scratch, but this channel on Tune Types or Type Tunes here, I don't have any playlists created. And maybe I'll do a video showing you how to create playlists because they are very helpful in the YouTube game, okay? Alright, so we'll go down from playlists because we don't have one. We'll keep tabbing. Now, is this made for kids? In this case, yes, this video is supposed to be made for kids because this channel is made for kids. But I'm imagining I'm doing this on Stacks for Scratch channel. So, with that being said, no, I'm not going to mark that this is made for kids. Age restriction advanced. We don't need to click anything in that feature at all if we creating videos like the ones I'm creating here on my channel, Stacks from Scratch. Now, we do want to say show more because this is where the advanced setup is, okay? So show more and tab down. Is this a paid promotion? This is the first feature that they offer in the advanced session. So they're asking if you accepted anything of value from a third party to make this video. You must let them know. We'll show viewers a message to tell them your video contains a paid promotion. No, I wish. I'm waiting on that. But no, not at this time. So we leave that blank and we tab down again. Next feature is the altered content, which I always think about as AI possibly. Do any of the following describe your content? Makes a real person appear to say or do something they didn't say or do? No, I don't have anyone here where I changed the way their mouth is moving or I altered what they are actually doing. Now, does this footage alter any real event or place? No, I'm not at the stadium making it look like I'm at my own mansion. Does this generate a realistic looking scene that didn't actually occur? No, but actually in this video maybe because it's created by AI and it didn't actually occur. But for the sake of time, we're going to say no here. In fact, when I'm doing Stacks for Scratch, I leave that totally blank. And let's tab down. We're starting us from the top. Perfectly all right. We go right back down to Altered content, no. I leave it blank. So here we go with the features I wanted to really inform you on, and I'm going to use chat to help me break this down for you. But automatic chapters is important because these are key moments in your video, and it makes your video easier to watch. You can override automatic suggestions, excuse me, by creating your own chapters in this video description. Which, yes, you can go in here and put this in the description where you typed what you got from chat, and you can label every second or every 10 seconds of your video what segments are where. Okay, now when I brought this up to chat told me, you know, because I was really curious after I started working with this enough, I've uploaded over 200 videos now. Chat told me and broke it down for me. Not only did I go through chat, but I did watch a few videos about it as well on YouTube. And I'll give you some insight about what they said too. But for chat told me that for automatic chapters and key moments, what it means, YouTube will break your video into sections like mini chapters automatically, so your viewers can jump to the parts that they care about the most. Now, here's an example. If your video has a section called How to Get a Free EIN, YouTube might turn it into a clickable moment. They might make a mark there showing your viewers, okay, letting them know, hey, click here to learn about how to get free EIN numbers, okay? Now, why it helps? Because it keeps people watching longer and makes your video feel professional and easier to navigate. Can you make your own? Yes, we just talked about that, how you can add your own timestamps in your description just like this. Okay, so watching videos on YouTube from other YouTube creators, they said that it's not a good idea to add the automatic chapters and key moments in your video. Not for every video, because it allows people to jump through the parts that they care about the most and may take away the time that they actually put into your video. So I'll let you be the judge on that one. You can decide what you think is best for which video when you allow automatic chapters. I take it off. Now, tab on down. Okay, it did. YouTube said this helps viewers explore key places in your video. Now, here's what chat advised for featured places. What it means is your video, if you mention or you show a public place, like you at a cafe or a salon or restaurant, you at a park, YouTube might automatically tag that location. Why it helps? Because viewers can click the tag and learn more about the place, find out when it's open, what they have, what they offering. Now, does this track your private location? Let's say you shoot from home. No, it does not. And it don't give out your private information. It's just what's shown or spoken about in the video that's a public place. Do you want this to be tracked in your video? I take it off. Now, because I do a lot of talking and I do know editing on my videos, I know y'all know that by now. Most of my videos have been unedited because I didn't want to discourage myself taking time to edit each and every video. So if you hear something in the background, I hope it's not an inconvenience to you. But let's keep going now. Tags. This is important because this is how YouTube know where to place your videos and who to shoot them out to. So I always create tags and I try to use exactly what's on the thumbnail of the video. Being this one have no thumbnail, I'm just going to put these three in and show you how it's done. So you would type the word that you want, place a comma behind it, and it takes you right to the next bar where you can put your next word. And you don't phrase. You could put a sentence, comma, and it takes you to your next word. Okay, you can add up to 500 characters here, so be generous with yourself. I like to add words like YouTube, channel. I even add my tags, call me Toya. I might even add a person name here of videos that I watch. Let's say Myron Golden. I love watching Myron Golden. I might add him as a tag. Okay, so let's go on down. We'll tab down to language now. Is this important? Let's see what Chat had to say about adding the language on video. Did we skip on automatic concepts? Yes, we did, because I didn't see it here. The automatic concepts. Now, what that means is you might say a word or a phrase that people might not know about, and YouTube will automatically give them some understanding here. Let's see. Let's start back up here. Tab down. Passing audience. Okay, we'll say no up here. Look like it's gonna make me choose one. I thought I'd be leaving it blank. Forgive me. Let's go back to checks and tab. So we get to, is this made for kids? We just say no. Tab down until we get back to automatic. Now I take all automatic chapters, featured places. Automatic concepts help. Okay, yeah, we can leave that on. In fact, I don't see why it would hurt to leave an automatic concept. If you say a word that people might be unfamiliar with, it's kind of educational to leave that there. And I think Chat said the same thing about automatic concepts. Yes. Yeah, to give a viewer a quick explanation, it makes your video more educational and beginner friendly without you having to break everything down verbatim. Can you turn it off? Yes, but leaving it on helps people understand what you're teaching better. So we're going to leave that on. Now, tagging on down. I'm going to tab down. We're going to leave that on. Automatic concepts. We got our tags in there. Video, language, and captions. Now we know our language, so we'll click that drop down and just scroll down with the arrow key. Use your arrow key to scroll down here and go to, you see, English. CAP certification. They want to know if this has ever been on TV. Now, okay, so it didn't give us a example here for the language certification, but I always put this content has never aired, and I always click English United States. Feeding me these details is going to help your video for YouTube. YouTube is going to be able to know more about you. The more they know about you, your channel, your intentions, what you're trying to accomplish, the more they are going to help get your information out. So now, again, don't feel like you have to do exactly what I'm doing. I'm just here right now explaining to you what the details mean. All right, licensing. No, I'm sorry. Let's just say recording date. Sometimes I leave this blank. Sometimes I don't. Let's say we recorded this on the night, and when I say location, if I add one, I just say United States. Recording date and location. And I don't think that's on there either. I didn't see that there. Nope. It went straight to licensing. So let's get down to it. License options. Now, looking at it on YouTube, it's asking, you have two choices. Do you want this to be a video with a license that's standard for YouTube, or do you want to make this a Creative Commons attribution license? So Chad is advising us here that what it means for a standard YouTube license, it means you own this content and others can't reuse it without your permission. This is the default and the safest choice for most creators. Don't pick Creative Commons unless you want strangers to legally reuse your video content in their own videos. This is what Chad suggests about licensing. And what I always choose is Creative Commons so that others can remix and use information. A little more stricter about your content, you should choose the standard. I am going to go with Creative Commons. Next, allow embedding. What did chat say here about allowing embedding? It means that this lets people share your video on other websites like blogs or news pages. Turn it on. Chat wrote that in caps. Okay, girl, so let's turn it on. It helps more people see your video without having to even be directly on YouTube. They could see this on any platform. So definitely, we want to leave that highlighted. YouTube already has it highlighted for you. It also have the next one highlighted for you. Publish to subscriptions feed and notify subscribers. Chat told us publish to subscription feed and notify subscribers means this ensures that your subscribers get alerted, a notification or an email when your video drops. Yes, always leave this on, especially while growing your channel. Well, after doing some studying, I have made the decision to always turn this off. Most content creators here are suggesting to your subscribers, especially if you like me and you publish daily, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. I turn off publish to subscriptions feed, and I think I'm going to leave it off until I have created and completed my goal of uploading 400 videos. Then I might turn it back on as I upload more. But until I reach that goal, and I know I'm publishing multiple videos a day, I'm not going to hit you up like that, okay? Next, shorts remixing. YouTube is asking, do you want to let others create shorts using content from this video? And yes, the answer is yes, I do. And I'm just going to click this and unclick so we can tab. Shorts are the new way people are uploading information and content, and these are videos that are sometimes 30 seconds, sometimes even less than that. I think a short can be about 3 seconds, and they go up to about 3 minutes. They can consider shorts, and these videos are remixing longer version videos. Now, the longer version videos that I'm uploading can be, somebody can take a snippet of that or a portion of that and upload it as a short. You know, take 2 seconds or 3 seconds out of my long video and upload it to their site or another site with only a portion of the video. Do you want to allow this? Well, let's see what chat recommended, because it seemed like a no-brainer to me. But chat said, you will see 3 choices in short remixing. You can allow the video and audio remixing, and this means other creators can use your clip and your sound to make YouTube shorts. Why use it? This can help your video go viral and reach new audiences through shorts, okay? Number 2, you'll see allow only audio remixing, which means others can use your voice and audio only, but not your visuals. This is good if you want to protect your face, but still allow creative remixes. And the 3rd one you'll see is do not allow remixing, which means no one can use your content for shorts. You have full control and you're not sharing. Now, you want to use this sometime. This is if you're creating content that's very personal to you, or if you want to keep tight control. What should you choose? Now, if you're growing your channel, chances is that you want maximum exposure. Let the people remix it. Allow this. But if you post in a guided meditation or a private convo, you might want to limit remixing. Okay? So, for me, you already know I'm allowing video and audio remixing here. So go and remix me, girl. Download me, remix me, put me out there, put me on the map. I'm down with it. Now let's tab from here. All we have to check is one right here. Allow video and audio remixing. That's it. So I'm gonna click it again, see if I can tab. All right, category. Now if you want to add a category here, that's fine, you can leave it where it's set, but it makes sense to change this because you already know we don't even need to go to chat for this. Your category is where YouTube is going to place you amongst hundreds of thousands of other content creators. They need to know if you have any idea of your niche or what exactly your video is entailing. Now, you have many choices here, but when I'm using categories for stats from scratch, I'm always on how to and style. How to and style. All right. The next choose if and how you want to show your comments. So turning comments on. All right, look, now you're ready for some fun because people be posting some outlandish stuff, man. People be posting some stuff. I have had to delete a couple comments, but other than that, my comments areas look clean, shiny, polished, and friendly. And that's how I want to keep it. So I'm keeping comments on. But for moderation, this is what Chat had to say and explain to us about the category. So this tells you what type of content you're posting so it can be suggested to the right people. Some common categories include how-to style, which is perfect for mindset series, stacks from scratch, education for deeper financial or mindset teachings, or choose people and blogs if you're doing personal stories, or sit down homegirl talks like sometimes like what I do. So choose the one that fits your vibe and the topic of your video. For comments, we're turning them on because people always want to leave messages under your video, and it builds community and boosts engagement. You can turn off comments if you don't want to interact, but it's not recommended if you're trying to grow your channel. Now here we go. Basic moderation. It's already selected for you on YouTube, and this is because basic means they're gonna always keep the messy people out your comment section. You're gonna moderate which comments are shown on your channel. Okay, so they said YouTube automatically holds comments that might be spammy, rude, or inappropriate. You can always change this to strict. Let's click it. There we go, strict. All right, it is available, but strict filters really hard. It's strong filters, and you can click none, which means every comment shows up immediately. This is not recommended. You never know what your people are going to be talking about, okay? Or you can go over here and click hold all comments. Then this is a boss move to me. So you can hold all comments until you approve them individually. Go ahead, YouTube. Now, for me and Chat, we stick with basic unless you've been seeing a lot of messy off-topic comments that have nothing to do with your video. You might want to push them on down. Okay. Now, YouTube is still talking to you about your comments. Do you want to sort these comments out by top comments or newest comments? It is some good information to know. Top comments. Okay. This setting organizes your comments. I didn't know what that meant, so I went to Chat. So the most liked or most relevant ones going to show up first on your channel. And this keep your video comment section looking valuable, engaging, and well loved by your audience. So you want to stick with top comments. We're going to say top every time so that YouTube keeps showing the comments that make you shine. Next, show how many viewers like this video. You can turn this off if you want to hide this, but it's good social proof, and people are more likely to watch your video if you are showing them how many viewers like this video. So that's the end of the detail page. Let's go to video elements real quick. Now, you know about adding end screens to your video. This is important. You want to add end screen because it keeps the ball rolling. You don't ever want to say goodbye in your video. You want to just say, hey, jump over here to the next one. I got it set up for you, you know, and then you're going to go on into video best for viewer. This is what YouTube is going to show them right now. Now, if you want to change that, I'm going to show you how. You're going to come over here to the video element on the left hand side and just click anywhere in a blank space and you can get your hand in there. Now you can toggle this with your arrow key or your tab button. And you're going to tab down a little more and choose a specific video to add right here in this blue box. Okay. Let's go ahead and add one. So let's click choose. And let's choose the hi and welcome video. It says private right now. Let's choose a different one. Let's edit it. And let's choose the top cartoon video. There we go. You can even take your cursor and drag these around so that they are placed exactly that's suitable for your video end. Now, you can also control where these elements end, show up at the end of the video, and what time stamp these. Now, first of all, you do know that I just added a video here that they can click on at the end to get right to a new video on your channel. And over here on this side, this element is your Tune for Talk card. Your logo card. And I think you already know that this is my profile pic, okay? Which I also used. I added this to be the element that's shown to hover with my video at the end. Now, you got your elements here. You got your next video. You got your logo. Now you're going to go down here and look at the timing. This is the last 15 seconds of the video. Go down a little more. Okay, so we want these elements to show up at the end of, let's see, this video is 6 minutes 34 seconds. We want this to show up 6 minute and 30 second point of the video. It gives us about, I think it was about 6-7 seconds on there. All right, now we're going to stamp it and say save. Now we have an end screen. Do you want to add a promo card? You sure you can. I'm not going to do it because I never do it on Stacks from Scratch. I never add these. So let's just keep going to next to complete uploading. They're going to run some copyright checks. You can just keep going here. There's nothing you need to do or click. Now we're getting ready to save this video and make it visible. Do you want to keep it private where only people can click it and the people that you choose can click it? Do you want to make it unlisted where anyone with the link can watch the video? Or do you want to make it public where everyone can watch your video? Now I'm going to make it public. Some people do use unlisted, but every video I post, I want it to be public unless I'm setting it on a schedule. And while we're here, I can go ahead and show you how to schedule your videos. Now, if you don't want to send it out right away, you still on public, but you don't want it to come out until tomorrow. So let's set this for April 10th. It's already set up for tomorrow for you. And you can set a time here that you want it to come out. Let's say 12 p.m. tomorrow. This is the set. Now it's so easy. This is setting as a premiere. This will be your first video. Maybe it's the first video of a series, or you just want to set it as a premiere, which would be a great thing to do. And scheduling is great because you want to give YouTube a little time to find out who's going to watch this, who to push it to, and it give them a little time to, do a little research about you and seeing where this channel is going and who this channel is directing and targeting. So you can set it as a premiere. I'm not going to do that for this video. And you can schedule it, which I'm going to do for this video. Leave it as a schedule because I might come back and delete this since it's just a, trial. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and click schedule. We have a time and we have a date, girl. We wrote it. Now, this is just letting you know your video is scheduled. You got a link here. You can copy this link, take it to your Facebook page, take it to your Instagram page, and share the link so people can come and watch your stuff, honey. Now we close this out. I see I got some stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and delete these. They were abandoned. Showing you just, that's another little trick you can, another hack for you on YouTube. How to delete videos that's making your timeline look all fuzzy. We delete this draft as well. We was just, experimenting with it. But now you see you have a video here on your dashboard. And this one is scheduled for April 10th, 12 p.m. All right, we did it. Now you got your video uploaded for the first time, and you know how and what all the details mean when you set up. All right, so go out there and get your video set up, get your channel going, get them coins coming in. And I'm going to do a video too to show you multiple ways you get paid on YouTube, not just with ads, okay? So get on out there, make today your day. The sun is out. It's time for us to show that we are serious about turning our money situation around and opening up different avenues for us to collect the coin. So go ahead, upload your channel today, upload your first video, set your details accordingly, and figure out which ones are going to work best for you. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next video.